Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, we are going to learn a very important thing problem, count frequency of characters. So this question is often asked in many placement exams and many companies also like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Accenture and so many companies also. So before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any placement oriented coding videos. So our today problem is counting the frequency of character. So which means, so let's see the definition. So counting the frequency of character means finding how many times each character appears in a string. So the problems look simple. So we have to find how many times each and every character has appeared and we have to count that character and we have to print the character along with its frequency counting. So that is what today we are going to do. So these problems look simple, right? But it is the logical thinking, loop usage, and understanding of the string and knowledge of the data structure also. So that's why companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro love to ask this question. So I'll explain with the example. So here is an example. So an example we have a programming. So and our output was this a character along with the frequency of the character. So in output, let's take a first character. Our first character is P, right? So the P appears only one time. In output, we are showing P appears at one time. So let's take our second character. So R appears two times. Here one and here one. So two times. So we are writing R equal to 2. So like this, we are going to count each and every character's frequency and we are going to display in our output. That is what we are going to do now. So in exams, they may not ask directly this. They may twist the questions slightly. So let me give some placement tips here. So this is very important placement preparation. So this question appears in TCS NQT for in a easy to medium level questions and Infosys online test, Wipro Elite and Turbo test also, and Accenture, Cognizant. So here the questions were appeared. So instead of giving a direct question, they give like a count the frequency of characters, find repeated characters or find non-repeated characters, and character count ignoring spaces, case sensitive frequency. So like this they can ask in such way. So learning this logic helps you solve multiple questions. So I'll give these questions in a description. So I have a placement tip. Okay. So never memorize the code. Instead understand the logic. How to traverse a string and how to store counts and how to print result. So if you understand this, you can solve any variations in exams. So if this step is helpful, subscribe to our channel for more placement tips like this. So let's see the approach. So instead of using a nested loop, we use a map of frequency array. So why means if we use that, our execution will be faster and we have a less time complexity and we write a very simple code. So we traverse the string only once and update the frequency of character. And this is exactly what interviewers expect from you. So take the input as a string and traverse each character one by one and store the count of the each character and print the character along with its frequency. So here is the algorithm. So the algorithm is very simple. Just first read the string like a input string and create a map or a frequency array to store the character counts and traverse the string. So in a for each character in a string. So on a loop, traverse the string and if it's exit, increment the count. So increase count for each character and print the character and frequently. So otherwise they count as one. So if it exit, increment the count. Otherwise, set count as 1. So display all characters with their counts. So this algorithm works for lowercase string, uppercase string, and alphanumeric. So that's why it's used in placement coding also. So here is a pseudocode and complexity. So in placement exams, they mostly ask logic or pseudocode. So remember this pattern. So for each character in string, increase the count. So if you can write this logic clearly, you can easily score marks. So practice writing pseudocode on paper while preparing for placements. So that is the best way. So and next time complexity and space complexity. So in time complexity it is big of n. So we are going to traverse the array. We are going to traverse the string for only once, not more than once. We are not using a nested loop also. So that's why length of the string. So that's why here big of n. So now space complexity, which is big of k. So k is the number of unique characters. So always think about the time complexity. So in placement exams, so big of n solutions are preferred instead of nested loop. So nested loop reduce your score because it's take more than a one loop, right? So that's why it reduces your score and it take a more time. So that's why always use the big of n. So this solution work in big of n time complexity. So let's go. So our class free count. So our main class. So inside our scanner. So scanner is equal to new scanner. So inside system dot 10. So after that, let's create a string here. So string is equal to lc dot. Let's use a next. So we are getting a string, not a sentence. So that's why we are using a next here. So after that, let's create a map. So let's create a hash map. So hash map. So inside we are giving a character and a integer. So we are storing the character and how many times the character is appear. That is what we are going to print, right? So that's why we are going to store that character and the integer. So if the p appear three times, so here character p will become and the count of the p is 3, right? So 3 will be appear here. So we have give a variable. So let's give a variable. So let's give frequency. So equal to new hash map. So we have created a hash map. So after that, in a for loop, we are going to traverse the string. So int I equal to 0 and I less than s dot length of and I plus plus. So after that, let's get another one variable like character c equal to s dot caret of 5. So this we have seen in a last video. So I have told, right? So I have already told this in previous video why we are using this. So so c so the variable c get a character of each character of the string. So according to the iteration. So after that in our map we are going to put the variable. So freq dot foot of our character, comma, frequency. Frequency dot get or default. Get or default of c, comma, 0 plus 1. So after that, so we have count of frequency here. So in this line, we are updating the frequency. So which means it will here the character will become so frequency dot get or default. So in this line we'll get a frequency of the character. So and here our character plus 0. So which it takes as a value or count or frequency of the character. So after the loop, so we are going to print now. So in our for loop, map dot entry in that character, comma, integer, after that entry. So inside a loop, we are printing system dot which is sopln entry dot get key of plus, let's give this symbol, okay, and after that entry dot get value. So I'll explain this. This is what our so so in this for loop we are printing the map. So in this in a map, so this represent the this hash map. So and entry is nothing. So inside the map we are giving a so in a map we have a two data types. One is character and another one is integer. So for that to represent this map, so to represent this hash map, we have give a variable entry. So it is our variable. So and here colon symbol. So it is a for each loop. So here frequency dot entry set. So which means this map will be come here. So line by line, each and every index value will be come here. So it is frequency dot entry set. So in a printing statement, so our entry, so which means this for loop variable dot get key. So if we give a get key means character value will someone assign here and we'll print this and after that an arrow and after that entry dot get value, which means in a entry variable in a integer the map value. So the character of the value will be uh, came here and the count will be printed. So let's execute this. So let's run this. So let's give our word frequency. Quency. So frequency. So in this we get a frequency character and its frequency. So in our first character we have a F. So it appears only one time. So we don't have any F here. So the F appears only one time. And second character R. So R also appears only one time. And after that we have a E. So E appears two times. So our E count will be 2. So like this it will go for so it's go till the end of the last index. So let's see our output. So we got so Q appears only one time and R appears only one time and C also appears only one time and E appears two times, here one time and here one time, two times, and U appears only one time and F also appears one time. So notice here F is a caps letter. Adara. So if I give another one F here, so let me run again. No. So here F is a caps. So that also ex- appears only one time. So it's a I'll explain another one example. So I'm just giving a random letter like A, B, C and B, A. So like this I'm giving, okay. So here is every letter is unique. A appear two times, B appear two times, and C appear only one time. So do we get a frequency as A is 2 and B is 2 and C equal to 1? No, because here A is a uppercase and here this A is a lowercase. So each and every character has a unique character, right? So it appears only one time. So let's see. See here. Capital A. So which is uppercase appear one time and lowercase appear one time. And lowercase b and capital B. So it is a unique value. It is a case sensitive. So practice at least one string problem really. And string are very important for TCS, Infosys and Wipro, Accenture, Cognizant and so many companies in placement exams also. So, and we regularly upload such problems here. So, subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends who are preparing for placements. In this video, you have learned how to count character frequency and understand placement level logic also, and discussed where this question is asked. So, in the next video, we will solve another important placement coding question. Thanks for watching and all the best for your placement. Thank you.